Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rockin' Reaction Rollers, where we react to music that we grew up with from the 60s to the 90s. And my name is Tammy. Got taffy in my mouth. Been eating it all afternoon. It's probably going to make me sick later. So, anyway, this is Thursday night. It's the night before the 4th of July. For those of us over here in the U.S., I'm sure we got a lot of celebrations to go to. I know we do tomorrow night, and then we're having a party out here on Saturday night at our house. And so we got a lot going on. So we will not be on the channel until Sunday night again. That will be with the birthday list underneath the video. It won't be a music video. It'll just be musician's birthday list. But tonight, we're going to get 2 songs out. One's off the request list, and the second one is for the winner of the most views last week. So we're just going to get started because this first one's like an 8-minute song. And we're going to go back to 1974. And Mark, across the pond there in England, this is his request for Adventures in a Yorkshire Landscape by Bebop Deluxe. So we're just going to get to it.
Bridges and rivers, buildings pulled down, time spent in places, footsteps are found. Heroes in ballrooms lie smashed on the ground, walking with November mist. Pathways and windows, movies and maids. Paintings and songs, they're all done in a day.
this song for a minute after that nice little guitar solo thing going on there. This would be a good song to be setting off in the corner somewhere, just with your headphones on and listening to it, and maybe even falling asleep to it. But it's a cool song. So thanks for this request, Mark. We're getting back to it. The 1974 Adventures in a Yorkshire Landscape by Bebop Deluxe. That was a nice little tune there. Like I said, I could have been sitting off in a corner with my headphones on and really enjoyed that probably a lot better. Anyway, that request was for Mark. So, across the pond, our friend across the pond. So thank you for that, Mark. We're going to read a little bit about this group. Now, I've heard of this group before, but I'd never heard this song before. It says, Bebop Deluxe were an English rock band who achieved critical acclaim and moderate commercial success during the mid to late 70s. They were initially a glam rock band that incorporated elements of progressive rock, blues, and folk rock into their musical style. Bill Nelson initiated the shift in the band's style to emphasize a more experimental sound. And so when they did that, let's see what it says here. The new sound that they had been classified as art rock, heavy metal, progressive rock, and progressive pop. Science fiction imagery was common in the lyrics, along with the non-traditional themes of love and the human condition. And then it says this song was released in 1974 on the album Futurama. A live version of the song was released in 1977 on the album Live in the Air Age. A remastered version of the song was released in 2020. So I hope we played the right one there for you, Mark. I know you said something about the Air Age and Live, even though we didn't get to see them playing live. That's what we got. So anyway, thanks for the request again. And guys, if this is the only video you watch, we're going to put one more out tonight, which will be the request for the winner, the most views. But if this is the only one you watch, everybody have a great 4th of July out there. Be safe with all those fireworks and just everything else. Roasting your hot dogs and all that stuff. Be careful. But anyway, we're going to go for now. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like it. Be sure to hit like underneath the video. And peace out.